Hello and welcome back to PERISNO 1.4.5. We're now here in Velanaz once again because I've actually, of course, traveled back up here with a caravan. I've already handed in the caravan and I got around 64,000 in orums. Yeah, that's what it's called, right? Yeah, orums. I was about to say gold for a second there, but no, it is indeed orums. Anyway, there is a rather lucrative salt market here, apparently. So I decided, you know what, I'm just going to pick up a couple of sacks of salt and we can take those all the way down to Galway here if we are able to do so. There is a 3rd Legion army somewhere between Bulgan and Volderberg. It's around here somewhere and I had to avoid it. Got to tell you, there is a very small party of patrol nearby that is also from the 3rd Legion. They're very difficult to escape from. But thankfully there was someone nearby that distracted them or something at the last moment. But anyway, the point is there is a tournament going on here. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this first of all, and then I am going to be taking my caravan all the way down into Elantoran territory once again. We're hopefully going to be able to fight some people along the way. Obviously, you've got to bear in mind, I might not even be able to achieve victory here. That is the main problem. I'm not entirely sure if I will be able to. But let's just try my very best. I actually, sorry about the black screen right there. I just had to re-maximize the window because I was currently playing in, I was playing in windowed mode for a second there. But yeah, anyway, let's see if I can actually achieve victory here because I'm a little bit worried. Oh, nice, we killed him. Okay, nice. Okay, I've got to be a bit careful here. Is this my guy? No, that's not my guy. Okay, wait a minute. Are all my people dead, actually? No, this guy's alive. Okay, hilarious enough, they don't have icons above their heads, so I'm consistently thinking to myself, okay, wait a minute, who's who? You know, is that mine? Is that an enemy? I don't know. Okay, gotta be careful here. Do not want to get killed by this guy, if I can help it. Oh, are you, oh, nah, you're on the same team, aren't you? Yeah, they're on the same team. Yeah, well, there you go. We ended up only losing a very small amount of cash, so not that big a deal. And we are actually going to be looking for a particular companion because someone actually recommended this guy in the comments, and I'm very much wanting to get him if I can. I think we've actually found him once before, but unfortunately we did not have enough money to be able to recruit him at the time. I know some people said that it would be a good idea to get Tamaris, but you know what? I'm going to prioritize getting additional trainer skill. And so if we can find Dietrich, I will be extremely pleased to find him. He has, as far as I'm aware, according to one of you, he has 10 in trainer skill. And can you imagine how amazing that's going to be to level up our troops? Oh yeah, it's going to be so incredibly cool. So hopefully we will be able to do that. And otherwise, we'll get Tamaris later on in the playthrough, and we'll see, you know, whether she's going to be somewhat useful at that point, because 50,000, quite a significant amount. What I'm actually also going to do is I will try to upgrade my caravan. I don't know whether you've noticed those upgrades, but now that's the thing. I actually tried the upgrades. Do you have any idea who I am? Oh, no, apparently you don't know who I am. You absolute imbecile. I will murder you, sir. Yes, thank you very much. Okay, better him than me. We still get a Nordic sword. Yes, we do. All right, hello there, sir. You're hiring... Okay, you're doing mercenaries. Okay, that's absolutely fine. Okay, I'm just going to enter and exit once again, just so that I can go and talk to the person. Okay, so as you can see, we already get 12,000 orums for selling my caravan here. That's actually incredible. Really, really nice. But what we're going to do is, as you can see, you can select this little option here. Now, I've actually done this before, and as you can see, it then goes to these 3 options. Unfortunately, as far as I can tell, you need to go to a specific faction to be able to make these work. So I'm going to assume here, I haven't done any research on this because I'm thinking I kind of already might know where I need to go, but I'm just going to guess, okay? I'm going to guess just from my knowledge and assumption of the various factions in PERISNO. So for example, the best horses. Okay, what's the best horse faction that you can think of? I'm going to assume Realm of the Falcon. So what I'm going to say is that I need to go to Realm of the Falcon and I need to go into their tavern, and then hopefully they're going to be able to do that. So as you can see, look at that. I'm sorry we don't have that available. Maybe you could try a different kingdom. So I'm going to assume that Realm of the Falcon has the best horses. Prototype suspension system. These are also not available here, unfortunately, but I'm going to assume that is available with the dwarves potentially. And the same thing with the improved wheels might be a case of us going to the dwarves. I'm not entirely sure. Both of those seem like engineering kind of stuff, so I'm thinking dwarves might have the best possibility for us there, but who knows? Who knows? All I know is that we need to go to Realm of the Falcon as fast as possible, because I'm pretty sure about that, but I could be wrong, I could be wrong. So we'll see what happens, and maybe we can actually pick up some cool stuff along the way. And I actually did level up as well, thanks to our trainer skill. That's the reason. Oh, Dietrich is here. Okay, wow, super lucky. Hello there, sir. 24,000. He is an absolute bargain. An absolute bargain for that price. And there is also a book merchant here as well, so technically I could get all of these books if I wanted to. I'm actually considering going for some of these, to be honest. I'm thinking I might go for the trade skill as well, because trade actually does help me with something in particular. I think it does help me with the caravan quest, doesn't it? I think it might help us with the caravan quest. Anyway, I'm just going to buy that. And I'm not sure whether I should buy anything else, because the problem with buying things at a very low level is that they're not really going to provide you with the maximum value. Because what you ideally want to do is you want to try and use and read books at a much later point when you are having difficulties leveling your character up. That is generally the overall consensus of how you're supposed to use books. Now, for me specifically, I've done it in the past where I've basically just been like, I don't care, I don't care about this. I'm just gonna literally just do whatever. And we have a mercenary contract expiring. I'm actually going to say become free of our bond, and we have now lost relation with the Ankars faction, which is the bandit people, the bandit people nearby to Elantoran territory. They are actually kind of a bit harsh, so not sure if I'm even going to be able to do anything there. Ooh, we've got Antiope and Kara right here as well. Kara is actually free. I'm actually not entirely sure whether I want to get her, to be honest, because she's free and she can technically become a medic. I think I usually turn her into a medic of some kind, but let's actually just buy some land here. I'm just going to buy 10 units of land for 8,000. I'm just going to buy a whole bunch of land along the way as well, by the way, because that's really going to make a huge difference to us. As you can see, Dietrich is exceptionally expensive, 332 orums every single day, actually kind of insane. And yeah, otherwise we're just going to be leveling every single person up that I have available here. We're very quickly going to be gaining a fully kitted out army. I'm just going to change her equipment, select body armor. Okay, we're just going to go for the heaviest armor that we can get. What about... Oh, I don't even know what's good here, to be honest. There's just so much stuff. I wanna give her the Elantoran armor, I suppose. Elantoran armor is pretty decent. Yeah, we'll just do that. There we go. And what about heavy headgear? All of this stuff is wow, look at this. 75. What? Okay, that's actually crazy. I am extremely surprised about that. I would never have expected it. Okay, maybe we should go for like a black kind of theme or something like that. Yeah. Oh, hello. Look at this. All right, hello. That's looking real nice. Okay, so let's go for one-handed maces, and we will once again go for the frying pan if we can actually find it. There it is. There's the frying pan. That reduces our overall quality because the frying pan is obviously one of the worst weapons in the game, but it does something very specific, which I think is pretty cool. You can see here, it deals 3 times damage. So that's really nice when used by a female unit, which is amazing. So that's going to be super, super nice. Anyway, select ammunition and bows. I don't really care about that too much. I would like some boots, though. Footwear. There we go. All right, let me see here. Black greaves, black steel, PERISNO Twilight boots. There we go, PERISNO Twilight boots. And that is looking amazing. Okay, so that is an average. Really? That's an average. Okay. Very interesting. But yeah, that's basically all I wanted to do. So wonderful. So now our hired veteran warrior is literally kitted out in the best possible armor that we can select, or at least I hope so. It says that the unit is average. It says that that particular troop is average, which is really strange to me, but yeah, that's what it says. Anyway, as you can see, trainer skill 10, absolutely amazing. Gonna go for another point in power flesh here. He's level 48. He's level 48. Can you believe it? Wow, that's actually kind of insane. Anyway, we're just going to be leveling up Zyra a little bit more here. I'm thinking pathfinding. I'm thinking maybe pathfinding. She seems to be relatively decent at that. So, going to go for a little bit more in power strike as well. And there we have it. Okay, that's looking pretty good. So, let's now move on. I'd like to go to the Mercenary Guild, but I don't think I have any space. No, I have very little space, as you can see. I only have 88 out of 89, so I only have one space. So it's basically pointless. Gotta be careful, though. Gotta be careful, because there are, as I've said before, many, many opponents in and around this area. For example, the 3rd Legion Patrol. There's one right there. I have to be very careful of it, because they can kill us very easily. And there's... oh, I'm walking right by the outpost. That's a great idea, isn't it? Oh yes, good on me. Good on me to do that. It seems as though we have managed to escape rather nicely, though. Yeah, what we're going to do otherwise, though, is we're just going to try to see a couple of things here. Okay, buying spice, buying flax, buying wool. I could buy wool and sell it in the Dwarven area, but it's only going to give me 85. 85 is just not that useful, considering... oh, Marcus is here as well. Hello there, sir. Yes, you can join me. 20,000. There we go. Alden is also here. Alden is actually not a terrible companion. He's pretty good with his two-handed axe. And I would like to go to the realm of the Falcon, but I'm gonna go all the way down to Kalataka this time around to maximize the amount of money that we're gonna get from the caravan. I have 43,000 right now, and we've gained so much. We have gained so much. It's really incredible how much you can gain by doing the whole caravan trade route thing. Because for me personally, I think that tournaments are pretty difficult. As you could tell from my previous tournament experience there, I went in, it was a giant tournament, so maybe the giants are generally much, much harder to kill than you might expect. Or shall we say, much harder to kill than, you know, human opponents might be. But generally, yeah. In my opinion, I think it's a lot easier to do the caravan thing. Although, to be fair, you are then going to have to deal with a number of opponents that will want to try and murder you. And if you do get yourself defeated, then of course you lose the caravan, you lose all of your units, you lose like basically everything that you would otherwise gain and keep otherwise if you were running around and doing tournaments and things like that. But if you're a particularly good combatant, which I am not, but if you are a particularly good combatant, then you're probably going to have much greater success by going in to tournaments and fighting those. Thankfully, I'm not actually hated by the Geldaran anymore, so I can just mosey on by these guys, and we should be able to head over to Kalataka here. And these guys are not aggressive to me any further, which is always very nice to see. And hello there. Oh, there's actually a tournament. Ooh, we might be able to do that. Okay, I'm very much looking forward to this. This is the street? Okay. Yeah, we're going to go into the tavern here real fast. Okay, so who's that? That's the mercenary fellow. The guy that sells mercenaries. Okay, let's have a look. 74,000. Yep. I'm perfectly happy with that. That is really, really nice. Let's actually see whether I can get some improvements here. No. Wheels. No. No. No, of course, no. I didn't think, I didn't think that they would actually have anything, but you never know. You never know. Anyway, I'm actually not going to be buying any land here, even though it would probably be a pretty good idea to buy land in basically every single town, but I don't see the point in buying land in this town, considering it is so far away from pretty much anything else. So it's probably going to be a good idea for us to just, relax with buying land for the moment. Oh, what is this? What is this? Are you serious right now? Oh, yeah, we've got these poison bombs. I remember these. Yeah, I remember these poison bombs. Okay, I'm actually just going to... Are you serious right now? I'm literally just killing every single person in the area. Did we win? Yeah, I remember these poison bombs from a very long time ago when they first introduced them. I thought they were very funny at the time, very damaging, and they seem to still be the same. So pretty happy with that, and it's funny that no one's actually going to try and attack me right now. I'm kind of surprised about that. I would have expected them to actually attack me, but yeah, it seems like everyone has been eliminated. Okay, that's very funny. 3 teams with 2 fighters each. Okay, all I need to do... Oh, okay, this enemy also has one of these. Okay. Oh, no, no. Oh, what? No, no, no. Oh, are you serious? I didn't even see. I didn't even see. Oh, okay, well, we've been eliminated. Yes. Now, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Also, Dietrich. Dietrich won the tournament. He actually won the tournament. It would have been really nice for me to gain the money from that, to be honest. It would have been really cool if we could have gained the money from it. But, yeah, unfortunately, that's not how it works in Warband. In Bannerlord, however, if you have a very experienced companion and you place them in a town somewhere or another, and there's a tournament that actually happens... they're going to be able to get the money for you. Yeah, they will. They will get the money for you. So it's pretty cool if you're able to do that. That's actually a really kind of awesome way to make early game money. At least that's what I've kind of come to the conclusion of, because what you can do is you could pretty much just go, okay, I'm going to recruit this companion who has decent combat skills, and then I'm just going to leave him in some town somewhere. And then he's going to be able to participate in those tournaments. And you can recruit these guys for like 400 dinars. And you don't even need to... I mean, you don't... That's really cheap, you know? That is super, super cheap. And you're never really going to have to worry about your coin purse. You can pretty much just be like, oh yes, 400 dinars. Easy, you know? And then he'll win the tournaments. And you'll get the money for it. And usually you're going to get around, I think probably from 2,000 to 4,000, dependent on the, dependent on the mod that you're playing. Because obviously if you're playing a mod like the Land of Seeker, if you're playing the Land of Seeker mod, which I'd highly recommend checking out, by the way, it is an absolutely fantastic, basically a total conversion. It is pretty much a total conversion. Completely different factions and all that stuff. And I'm obviously talking about Bannerlord here, I'm not talking about Warband, but yes, the Land of Seeker mod, I do have a full series on that, you know, 60 plus episodes or something along those lines. Anyway, that was extremely fun to see, because what I actually had happen there was a bunch of my people were in a tournament at one point, or I was waiting in a place, and they won the tournament, and I was able to get, I think it was 10,000 or 20,000 gold, because obviously in the Land of Seeker, the tournament rewards are slightly different than how they would be in the base game. So that is definitely something to bear in mind if you are wanting to make quick cash. And if you're actually wanting to play vanilla, you know, what you're wanting to play native, then just bear in mind that you're obviously going to get a lot less. You're definitely going to get a lot less, but you know, it's there anyway. You know, the option is there if you wanted to do that. Anyway, what we're going to do is I'm just going to very quickly go to these wonderful villages that are now owned by the Hakon, which is rather amusing, but they are still producing silk, as you can see right here. And yeah, as you can see, now that I'm no longer a mercenary, we are losing 5,000 orums every single day, which is extremely expensive, but thankfully we have a pretty decent nest egg. It's not amazing, gotta say that. It's not amazing. I'm a little bit worried about it, to be honest, but if we continue to do caravans and things, then we should be fine. But, yeah, this guy is one of those... This guy is one of the reasons why using a slashing weapon is not good, as you can quite clearly tell, because you just can't do any damage. That's the thing. I'm gonna need to get something a little bit better. Thankfully, that was not actually anything that's gonna kill me or anything like that, so I don't need to worry too much about it. But yeah, you could see here, for example, something like this. This has 31 blunt damage, high penetration value. It also has 32 piercing damage if you want to use it as a thrusting weapon, but this is definitely something that I'm actually gonna buy straight away. This is usually something that I would warn against. I would say to you, no, do not do this. You know, do not buy anything that requires 17 strength, because hilariously enough, I don't actually have 17 strength, which is very funny. But yeah, anyway, we're going to go into the land and we're just going to buy 25 pieces of land because, let's face it, I'm probably going to be coming back here multiple times around. And it's going to make all the sense in the world, because look at this. Look at how much silk we have available here as well. I'm going to buy all of this, and then we can pretty much just sell it wherever, you know. I'm going to, however, be moving over to the realm of the Falcon, because what I'd like to do before we participate in any additional caravan missions, I would like to get some upgrades for that caravan, because if I can get the upgrade for the caravan, I will be in a much better situation when it comes to, you know, running away from stuff, you know, because I really do not want to be chased down by some really, really fast patrol or something like that, and then I'm dead, you know, then I get defeated and then I lose all of my troops and then everything is just back to square one. And that's the thing. In PERISNO especially, recovering from defeat, in my opinion, is very difficult. I find it very difficult to do that. But maybe if you know a little bit more about the mod and its various intricacies, then maybe you're not going to have too many issues. Here's Tylan. He is actually a pretty good companion. But I'm probably not going to get him right now. Should I get it? No. I don't think I'm going to get him right now. Okay, let's have a look here. Best horses. Oh, we don't have that available. Really? Okay. Oh, okay. So none of these improvements are actually available right now. That's really strange, because I would have expected. Whoa, the dwarves are getting absolutely murdered right now. But yeah, I actually would have expected the realm of the Falcon, because they are primarily a horse-based faction. You know, most of their troops, if not all of their troops, are mounted. At least that's how it used to be. So I was wholeheartedly expecting to go here and find that they had a bunch of horses available, you know, for the upgrades, and that would have been really, really nice. But apparently that's not how it is. Maybe I have to go to a specific location on the map. But they very specifically say, however, the tavern keepers go and they say, oh, you should go to a different faction. Yes, a different faction is the thing that you need to do for this. And so, yeah, I was thinking I would just go ahead and do that, and that doesn't seem to be working for us right here. Aracanas is available, as you can see right there. Can I have some improvements? Your best horses? Suspension? No. Improved? Ah, there we go. Improved wheels. Fantastic. There we go. We were able to do that. So, there. Now, okay, so that's great. So, best horses. Obviously not Realm of the Falcon, so it must be someone else. I have no idea who, though. Who's it going to be? Maybe... it might be these... No, wait a minute. It's probably going to be the Kulan? The Kulan? It might be the Kulan. So wait a minute, where are they? They are... wait a minute. They are here. Yeah, I'm going to assume it's the Kulan. So what we're going to do is going to try out the new thing. So I'm going to go in here. We're going to buy a caravan, and we're going to see how fast we are able to travel. So I want to do a caravan run. 11,000. Okay, we're going to be moving, yeah, quite fast-ish. And do bear in mind we have the new wheels. So maybe that's actually going to be somewhat good. We are neutral with pretty much everyone in the entire game now, with the exception of the unique spawns. So we don't need to worry about major factions or anything like that. But we do have to be very careful about, you know, these guys, the Chosen One, and all the other people that are going to potentially murder us. But hopefully we won't have to worry too much when we go out into the desert, because apparently we are going out into the desert. This is an interesting path. I believe this is new, because it used to be the case that there was no back entrance to the Dwarven lands, and that could very well be the case. The reason why the dwarves are having such difficulties staying alive, because you've seen here, look at them. They literally they have two fiefs to their name, which is really kind of shocking, to be honest. Anyway, the Kulan are fighting some foreign invaders right here. Yeah, I would have liked to have actually joined in on that fight, but I'm not going to do that because, well, that was easy enough, wasn't it, for them? But yeah, some foreign invaders might be kind of cool for us to fight, potentially. I mean, I've got a bunch of level ups here as well, so I might as well do that. We can get some Maidens of War. I think Maidens of War are better than the others. Am I correct in thinking that? No, the heroines are actually better. I mean, well, they're cavalry archers, you know, the cavalry archers. So I guess that's how it's going to be. So yeah, we'll just go for that. I seem to remember Maidens of War were really good though. I don't know. I seem to remember speccing into them or upgrading into them. Okay, so we have 3 attribute points to spend as well. So I'm actually going to be increasing my strength. Let's increase this, increase this. Let's get some more one-handed skill. I do need to get 17 strength. And let's go into the town here and see just whether we will be able to get the upgrade for the horses. I think these guys are kind of like, well, they might be. No, I thought I did think we tried these guys out. Yeah, I did think we tried these guys out. Okay, so unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get anything here. Maybe we'll go to one of the giants, because we haven't been to one of the giants' towns. So it might make sense for us to head over there, and maybe we can do a little bit of a battle against someone. Maybe these Sakar raiders might be cool. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm still doing the caravan mission, so that's not really going to work out too well for us, because we just move too slowly. Yeah, we move too slowly. Yeah, Zeladek is someone that we don't want to get embroiled with. He's going to murder us. Same thing with the 3rd Legion. A lot of different armies around here that might be very, very painful for us. And let's speak to this guy. See if I can... Yeah, should I sell my goods here? Yeah, I'll sell my goods here for 35,000. It's not the greatest, but it's decent-ish. Best horses? No. What about the prototype suspension system? No. Okay, so still not available. Very strange. Okay, what about Volderberg then? We might as well go and check on that. I'll buy some more land here as well, because I do have the ability to do that much more often. I should be doing that actually. Oh, there's only... Whoa, really? There's only 10 pieces of land available here? Okay, that's kind of weird. Anyway, let's go into the tavern here. Who is that? Hello there, sir. What do you want? Oh, okay, apparently I don't want anything from him. Okay, so... Yes, there we go. Okay, so the Reich is actually the people that upgrade your horses. Really weird. I wouldn't have expected that in a million years, but yeah, there you go. Okay, that's pretty cool. Female assassins available. This guy gives you the quest for the Ilika Falki, I believe. I seem to recall that, potentially. Anyway, what I'm actually going to do is we're going to make our way over to the Valahir clan, and we're going to buy a caravan over there. And then I will travel all the way down to the Kalatakans, I suppose, if I can actually make it there in time, potentially. But yes, otherwise, apart from that, that's going to be the end of this episode. Yes, I know. We barely got into any battles, but we did get some tournament action. But yeah, let's just say the tournaments are going to be pretty difficult for me at the moment. My character is really not very good at combat just yet. Anyway, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.